Hey everyone, John here from Brewers, and I'm back with another beer from my cellar. Today we are doing Avery Brewing Company's Mephistopheles Stout. This is a stout made with turbinado sugar and Belgian yeast. It is 16.2%, so it's a big beer. 31.25 degrees Plato. I believe that's probably what the starting gravity was. So it's a big beer, and the cool thing is it comes in a 12-ounce bottle. So if you do open it, you're not committed to drinking 750 milliliters or 22 ounces of 16.2% beer. You can open a small bottle, drink the whole thing, or dump it if necessary, if it's bad. So this is 4 years old, and let's see what it's like. So right off the bat, it is black. Right when I cracked open the bottle, I got booze, like big time. So, which is to be expected, it's a big beer. But yeah, you get some alcohol heat on there, dusty chocolate, which I know I say a lot, but that's what it smells like. I wouldn't say there's a whole lot of oxidation on there, if any at all. There is some fruit coming through, maybe some like fig kind of thing happening. It's very subtle, but big alcohol, cocoa, and a little bit of fruit. I'm gonna assume that's from the Belgian yeast that they use to ferment this with. So let's see what it tastes like. So I'm not getting a whole lot of oxidation on this. It's the first thing I assume I'm gonna get when I open an older stout like this. But it's definitely, yeah, man, it's got some heat on there. But it's also sweet at the same time. It's got a lot of stuff going on. It's got a nice mouthfeel. Finish is dry, but there's like a lingering bitterness that's like right in the center of my tongue. Overall, it's pretty nice. Yeah, you definitely get some lingering sweetness on there, which, considering the amount of alcohol that's in here, you do get sweetness from alcohol too, and I'm sure that's what I'm getting. If you were getting sweetness from like unfermented sugars in the beer, it would come off totally different. I think you'd have this big syrupy mouthfeel that just would not finish correctly. And this finish is nice and dry. So it's very pointed though. It's definitely bitter. Yeah, it's sticking around. That's kind of annoying. If you keep your mouth closed, you can get that chocolate from the malt. Yeah, because once you inhale through your mouth, all of that heat just kind of blows off. And with your mouth closed and breathing through your nose, it kind of mixes together and blooms in your mouth, I guess you could say. You do get the chocolate in there though. Getting some roasted character on the malt too. Maybe that's the bitterness I'm getting. It's kind of a tannic kind of bitterness, but it's not mouth stripping. It's good, I guess. Overall, this is really good, and it's very drinkable for being a 16% beer, to be quite honest. It's not like I'm drinking it and just going, oh God. It's very drinkable for what it is, but it's a big beer, and it comes off like a big beer. So at 16%, this is definitely a cellar-worthy beer. It could definitely hang out in your cellar much longer than 4 years, I think. It's a well-packaged beer, no oxidation, no flaws really to speak of. It's just a big beer. I don't remember what it's like fresh, but I can only assume that over time it's kind of mellowed out a little bit. So fresh, this thing just must be a monster, or whatever Mephistopheles means. It's from the Demons of Ale series, so it's something demonic. Anyway, that's one less beer in my cellar.